It's your wedding today, Jasmine. How do you feel?
Thank you for texting me. I've just got to the wedding venue. My heart is pounding, like I'm kind of nervous, because a lot of people are gonna be there.
I didn't expect someone like you to get married sooner than me. I'm so shocked.
Huh? What's wrong, Leonora? Something's off with you today. Did something happen?
Look, Jasmine, do you really think you can be happy?
Wait, what do you mean?
I bet your partner felt pitiful for you. That's why he's gonna get married to you. Do you realize yourself that you're a failure who can't live without a wheelchair?
Huh? What are you talking about? You're being so mean. We used to get along with each other when we were colleagues. I thought you wouldn't say stuff like that.
The reason I treated you nice was just to make myself look nice.
What?
If I gave a hand to someone like you, everyone thinks I'm nice. I was just using you for that.
I see. That's how you truly are.
I could treat you nice because I was looking down on you. So why is someone like you getting married sooner than me? On top of that, he's a CEO's nephew, right? That doesn't make any sense.
Why are you saying that to me?
I bet you got married with him because you can't live on your own.
That's not true. Don't imagine things.
Do you think you can enjoy your life like us with your disabled body? If so, you're too naive.
Knock it off already. What are you trying to do, insulting me on a day like this? What do you want?
I just can't forgive you for finding a good husband with your body and getting married earlier than me.
Are you jealous because you can't get married?
Huh? There's no way I'd be jealous of someone like you.
Are you an idiot? Because that's what you look like you're doing. I thought you were my good friend. That's why I asked you to handle the reception.
About that one. I'll be taking all the gift money I'll be collecting.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I said I'm taking the gift money. As I'll be working for you, it's only natural, right?
That doesn't make any sense. What? Do you want to get paid? You can't just take that.
What? That's the whole reason I was pretending to be a good friend. But still, you're saying that you can't give me anything?
What? I didn't know you wanted something from me. You're my colleague, but I trusted you as a friend.
You're so naive. If you're physically disabled, you feel like asking anyone for help, I guess. All I did was just to treat you a little nice, but you think I'm your friend. It really takes nothing to please you, huh?
I see. So you were totally looking down on me. Just because I'm physically disabled, you treated me nice. And you were showing everyone how nice you were.
That's one way to put it. But I sure was nice, right? But you still betrayed me. You're the one who should be blamed.
How does me getting married equal betraying you? It has nothing to do with the fact that you can't get married.
I'm not married, but it's not like I can't. Can you stop saying crazy things like that? You're getting married because he felt sorry for you.
You look down on me because I can't walk on my legs. And you have to be always superior or you'll go crazy. So that's why you're excessively reacting.
Stop being cocky. You're so inferior that I don't even have to look down on you.
You're the worst. I overestimated you.
Actually, I have a prank for you.
Huh? What is it?
I destroyed your wheelchair at the wedding venue. This one is a good one, right?
What are you saying? My wheelchair?
I was surprised you didn't notice. I didn't expect you to leave your wheelchair like that. There was nobody else, so the prank was a huge success.
I have no idea what you're on about. Where did you find it?
You can't go anywhere without it. But you don't know where it is. Oh my god, I'm laughing so hard.
Wow, you're real annoying.
What? Just because you're getting married, you think you're better than me? But you're just a useless member of society. Better realize that and live your life.
What did I ever do to you?
Your existence annoys me.
So that's what you were thinking of me?
Just looking at you makes me annoyed. Like, I feel sad. It's super hilarious that a bride is attending her wedding with her wheelchair. I broke your wheelchair as a prank, so I'm hyped for it.
Actually, I got a prank for you too.
Huh?
I have my wheelchair with me right here.
Huh? What are you saying? I saw yours, so I destroyed it.
I think that's my friend's. You screwed up. You've done something that can't be undone.
What? Your bestie rides one too? That's so lame. That's so funny. I'm laughing out loud.
I don't understand what's so lame, but did you really break it? If you really did, you're done for.
How come? All I did was break a wheelchair.
You destroyed my friend's, who's the daughter of a CEO.
What?
I met her at a gathering of physically disabled people, but she can walk with a cane if she tries. So she walked to say hello. She didn't have to, but she's so considerate. And you destroyed her wheelchair while she was out.
The daughter of a CEO? Which company?
Remember I said my husband is the nephew of a CEO?
What? Are you serious?
I am. We hit it off, and as a result, she introduced my husband to me. And in the end, I got married to him.
Your husband is the president's nephew?
That's it. Do you finally understand it? You broke it as a prank. But it turned out to be the CEO's daughter.
I didn't do that. I have no idea what you're saying.
It's too late to make excuses. I've already taken screenshots of this conversation. Too late, even if you deleted it.
Why would you do that? What are you gonna do with them?
Because breaking something that belongs to others is a crime, and the criminal confessed what she did on her own. Why wouldn't I do anything about it?
Hey, stop joking around. What are you gonna do?
Well, her father loves her. He'll be furious.
That's not really good.
Ah, and my husband is also furious.
Huh? Why?
He found the broken wheelchair. He texted me, so I sent him the screenshots.
What? You've already done that?
As soon as he knows everything, he's gonna call 911. Don't think he's gonna show you any mercy. He'll never forgive who hurts his family.
Cops? Why is he gonna call cops?
What you've done is a crime. I figured it'd be best to call the cops.
You're making it a bigger deal than it is. I just tried to prank you because you seemed cocky.
Thank you. Thanks to that, I got to know that you're a piece of trash.
No!
I wasted my time being friends with you. You look down on me just because I was in a wheelchair. Your way of thinking like that is the reason you can't get married. Ugh. Sorry for pointing out something obvious. But it's true, right? I'll see you in court. Everyone knows you're the one who did it. Maybe the CEO needs to talk to you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Firstly, you'll have to pay for compensation and the repair charge. You don't even know how expensive it is to repair a wheelchair, right?
But it can't be that high, right?
It was an expensive electric one, so probably like $10,000.
What? 10,000 bucks? You can buy a used car.
I mean, her dad is a CEO.
Oh my god. Help me, Jasmine.
What? You tried to ruin my wedding. Now you're asking for my help? I'm not that nice, you know that?
At this rate, I'm gonna get fired. I'll be in big trouble.
You deserve it.
What? Huh? Why are you suddenly acting like that?
Did you think that I'm an idiot? I don't feel a thing. You don't even know what I've been throughout my life. You're done.
Calm down, Jasmine. We need to talk. I didn't think this was going to be a big deal. I think you can understand the situation if we talk.
There's nothing to talk about with you. You must have escaped from the wedding venue, but you'll get arrested in no time. Have fun with that.
I'm sorry, Jasmine. Help me. Please forgive me.
Why would I do that? Why don't you explain the situation by yourself to the cops? I hope you realize what a piece of trash you are. And never talk to me again. Their colleagues gathered to know what happened. They learned what Leonora did, and they were shocked. Leonora got caught in the parking lot. The cops arrested her. The wedding was almost ruined, but it was saved. It was a fantastic wedding. Naturally, Leonora got sued for what she did. Apparently, she has to pay for compensation and the repair charge. She's now looking for a new job, but I heard she's struggling. She's in debt and she moved to a rundown house. After that, Jasmine never saw her again.
Kelsey, I need the new user studies on the like button designs. Where are they already?
I told you, Leon, they were sent to you yesterday.
Well, I didn't get them.
Yes, you did. We already had this conversation.
We did? Well, what were the results? Did the focus groups like the new designs or what?
No, as a matter of fact, but I'm not sure it was the designs they hated or just you.
Me? Well, who cares if they hate me? Or, you know what? I'm glad that they hate me. In fact, I love it.
Yes, we all know, Leon, but there's something else that I want to talk to you about.
Okay, what? And I hope it's not about the refleet button again, because I am not changing it.
No, it's actually about this other study that I just completed.
Study? What study? You weren't supposed to be doing any other studies.
Well, this one was started before your, tenure here.
You mean before I rolled up like a boss and bought this company?
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
That's what it was. There's no other thing to call it.
Well, anyway, the study was on the effects of twiddle on teen girls.
The what?
Well, it's kind of self-explanatory, isn't it?
Well, I guess, but who cares about what effect it has except them using it?
Don't you want to know what our product is doing to the youth of the country, Leon? Of the world?
Is it getting them to keep scrolling?
Yes, the algorithm is definitely allowing that, but at what cost?
What cost? You're going to have to fill me in, Kelsey. I don't know much about teen girls.
Well, the study showed that high instances of twiddle use among them leads to increased rates of depression, body image issues, and even self-harm.
Oh, so like emo stuff. Lame. I hate emo chicks.
That's not the takeaway I was hoping for.
I can't help how people consume our product, Kelsey. They need to use it responsibly. People can make their own choices, you know.
Yes, but I found a lot of other things in the study that I really think you should take a look at.
Nah, forget it. I don't care.
You don't care? What do you mean, Leon? You have to care. We have a responsibility here.
Responsibility? What responsibility? The only responsibility we have is to our shareholders.
But if they hear about this, then...
Well, who says they have to hear about it then?
What do you mean?
Who says that anyone has to hear about it, actually?
What are you saying, Leon? Are you saying you want me to bury the study?
I never said that. You did.
But I didn't say it either. I was just asking you, so that's what you want, right?
You do whatever you think is best, Kelsey. I'll do likewise.
What does that mean?
So anyway, listen, I've got to go. I've got a lot of work to do here. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm just going to go to twiddle some more.
But, Leon...
This is an automated reply. Mr. Tusk is twiddling right now and can't come to his phone.
But he's twiddling on his phone.
Hey, honey, how's your day going?
Not good, babe. Not good at all.
Oh no, what's wrong? Is Tusk being, well, Tusk again?
Yeah, but it's getting much worse now.
I can tell. Did you see what he just twiddled?
Oh no, what was it?
You really don't want to know, but the stock market is going crazy. But besides that, what is he doing?
Well, you know that study I was telling you about? The one about the harmful effects twiddle has on teen girls?
Yeah, did you get the results back?
Yeah, and they aren't good, for teen girls or for twiddle.
What are they?
Oh, you know, the usual. Higher rates of mental illness, self-harm, and general misery among our users.
And you needed a study to tell you that.
Well, anyway, do you think Tusk cared?
No.
Even worse, he told me to bury it.
What? He did?
In so few words, yes.
But aren't you legally obligated to report your findings?
Well, I guess I'm not legally obligated. It's in my contract to, and I suppose technically I did.
But he's not going to do anything about it.
Yeah, it's not looking like he will.
So, what are we going to do? We have to do something.
You mean I have to do something?
I'm being with you every step of the way on this.
Every step of the way on what exactly?
I think you know what I'm talking about. There's a pretty famous word for it.
Whistleblower? But, Charles, do you understand what we'd be undertaking? It could be dangerous. It would only cost me my job, you know.
Well, what's he going to do? Kill us?
No, but he could make our lives very uncomfortable for forever. He's a billionaire. He could just sue us into oblivion if he wanted to. And yet,
it's the right thing to do.
But how would we go about it? I'm just a math nerd, Charles. I don't know anything about the media. You're the TV guy.
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. But I think we should also be finding a lawyer.
Yeah, a good one, and fast. Hello, is this Mr. C. Ellis Schultz, attorney at law?
Yes, it is, and please, call me C. Ellis.
C. Alice?
No, C. Ellis. And, I was expecting your call, Mrs. Moss. I've been speaking to your husband, Charles.
Oh, okay, got you. Well, anyway, I'm not sure if my husband told you everything about my case.
Well, he told me that we were dealing with the richest man in the world.
Second richest now. He switches on and off with Jeff Bezos, and it flipped a couple of days ago again, so just being specific.
Oh, I see. Well, nevertheless, it does seem like a very interesting case. I think I could be up for the challenge.
No offense, Mr. Schultz.
C. Ellis.
C. Ellis? But aren't you the same Schultz guy that I see on all the bus benches and billboards?
That's right. I'm the Panther. When the law has you down, the Panther gets you up.
C. Ellis gets you up?
He certainly does.
Right. Well, anyway, are you sure you can handle something like this? I mean, have you ever done anything like it before?
Well, you mean whistleblower cases?
Yeah, of course.
Well, in a manner of speaking, no. But I've been reading up on it and watching a lot of movies.
Movies? What do you mean movies?
You know, Serpico, Silkwood, All the President's Men.
Okay, you can't just watch movies and expect to be prepared for a case.
Well, I've been, reading a lot of, law textbooks as well, of course.
So, what would this look like if we were to go ahead with this? I mean, what would the next steps be?
Well, that would all depend on what you wanted to do. Now, did you want to be anonymous with all of this, which I recommend, or do you want to just go ahead and put yourself out there, which I don't recommend? Because a man like Leon Tusk, well, who knows what he's liable to do.
Well, I guess you're right. I guess it's better safe than sorry starting out. I mean, I've never done anything like this before.
Few have.
Do you think I'm doing the right thing here, C. Ellis? I mean, I know it's the morally right thing.
But it sure as heck ain't the smart thing.
Yeah, well, I know.
And the moral thing. Why do you really want to mess around with that so much either?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean you have a good paying job, you're at a powerful and influential company. Why rock the boat, you know? Just to be devil's advocate, I guess is what I'm doing.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You aren't trying to talk me out of it?
What? No, of course not.
Look, if you don't think you can handle this case, I have no problem going someplace else. In fact...
Hey, no, it's fine. I think we could work something out. Are you comfortable doing TV?
Hello, Charles.
Oh, hey, honey. How did the meeting go with Mr. Schultz?
So, you decided to set me up with the billboard guy, the Panther? What were you thinking, Charles?
Hey, don't sleep on the Panther. This guy can get the job done, believe me. My brother-in-law used him for that workman's comp case. It was open and shut. They were in and out of that courtroom.
But James was totally faking that back injury. They caught him red-handed.
I know. Schultz is really good.
Yeah, but is he ethical?
I'm sure he is.
Right, sure.
But is Tusk ethical? Could anything that he's done lately been considered that?
You're saying that we should fight fire with fire?
I don't know, but our fire is the truth. We don't need to resort to shady tactics. The truth is, Schultz just gave me a discount.
Oh, I see. And why did he do that?
I promised him a deal down at the Tesla dealership.
Well, whatever works, I guess. So he wants me to go on TV, huh? When?
I guess as soon as we have something planned out to say.
Like a script?
I don't know, maybe just your main talking points or something.
Okay, I can do that. Social media is killing our children. The end. How about that?
Well, I think you could do a little bit better at expounding on that.
I suck at this, Charles. This is going to be a disaster.
It's going to be okay, honey. Your face is going to be blurred and your voice is going to be changed, remember? You're going to have one of those cool robot voices.
I just think it won't take much in this day and age to figure out who I am. You know me, I'm old school. I'm practically a Luddite. All I do is numbers.
You're a math geek and I love it.
Well, thanks, but socially, I'm a little bit lacking, and I'm totally out of it. I have no idea what the culture is really like beyond my studies.
You really are going to do great. Just tell the truth.
What is this show, anyway? I've never heard of it.
60 Minutes? You've never heard of 60 Minutes, Kelsey?
Whatever, let's just get this over with.
Hey, Kelsey, where have you been? I need your help with the study on those Russian bots.
What do you need my help with? I think the data speaks for itself.
This is all just colors and shapes, Kelsey. I need you to make sense of it.
Those are charts and graphs, Leon. I tried to break it all down for you.
Just get up here, would you?
I'm, kind of busy right now. Can it wait?
And what are you so busy with? Talking to 2020?
What?
Oh, well, considering someone here's been talking, I figured you might be next.
No, I'd never do that.
Come on, Kelsey, I may be a troll, but I'm not crazy. I know you filmed that segment for 60 Minutes.
Yeah, well, so what? How can you blame me?
I can blame you just fine. I told you to squash that, did I not?
Yeah, and my conscience wouldn't let me.
Your conscience? You work in social media. You shouldn't have a conscience. Or should I say, did work in social media. You're fired, effective immediately. I've already had them send out the press release.
Great, consider it irreconcilable differences.
Oh no, we're going to make sure to smear your name. You won't be able to get a job again for a long, long time.
Why would you do that?
Because you need to be silenced, Kelsey. You need to be stopped.
The truth will come out, Leon. I'll find a way.
And we'll be one step ahead of you the entire time, so just try it. Nobody has ever gone up against Leon Tusk and won.
Well, there's always a first for everything.
And there's always a last. Hey, Kelsey, how are you?
Not good, Cialis. Leon just told me that he somehow got 60 minutes to cancel our segment. Is that true? That it's not going to air?
Yes, that's actually what I was contacting you about.
But how can he do that? How can that happen just like that?
Well, because he's a freaking billionaire, Kelsey. He can do whatever he wants.
But that's not right, see?
Right and wrong doesn't have anything to do with it, hon. That's just the way of the world.
Well, I just cannot accept that. I won't. I refuse to.
So, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Go public, maybe? Go public for real?
You mean, show your face, your name?
Yeah. Do it my way, you know?
But aren't you worried about Leon retaliating? About, I don't know, hurting yourself or something?
I have to stand up for what's right, see? I have to stand by my principles.
All right. I guess I understand.
Are you going to be beside me, Charles? You said that you would be, remember?
Yeah, I will, honey.
You're my husband, and I love you. We can weather this storm together, whatever it brings us. I know we can.
Right, honey. Me too.
Just have a little faith. Hey, Cialis, so have you called 2020 yet, or the New York Times?
No, not yet, Kelsey.
Well, why not? What are you waiting for? We have to get this thing going.
Kelsey, have you spoken with your husband yet this morning?
Well, no, I've been down in the basement in my office preparing the case all morning.
So you, what, don't get cell service down there or something?
Well, not really, no. I kind of like it. It's less of a distraction that way. Why? What's going on?
Charles just called me. He's at a hotel. He says that he's staying there for the time being.
What? What are you talking about? Why isn't he at work?
When's the last time you saw him?
I don't know. This morning, I guess. He was still sleeping.
Well, apparently he went out to the mailbox and found a bullet.
A bullet?
A bullet sitting straight up.
Oh my god.
My suggestion is that you follow your husband's lead, pack a bag, and get the heck out of Dodge as fast as you can, too.
But why didn't he tell me about it?
He panicked and got in his car. He was trying to call you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. This is my home. They can try to intimidate me all they want. It's not going to work. I'm going on 2020 tomorrow night. Tuska's going to have to kill me first.
Ugh, you are one stubborn lady, you know that?
No, I just know the difference between right and wrong.
How far are you planning on taking this thing, Kelsey?
I already told you, to the grave.
But surely you don't believe that. Come on, this is already costing you your marriage.
What do you mean?
Oh,
What? Out with it, Cialis. You're my lawyer, not his.
well, Charles has been confiding in me a bit.
Oh, great.
And he just thinks that you've become obsessed with this thing, that it bordered on the level of mental illness.
Is that what he said? I'm mentally ill?
No, just bordering on. There's a big difference.
Okay, fine. Whatever, Schultz. If you don't want to work with me, I'll just go alone. I don't need you anymore anyway. I don't need you or Charles.
You better be careful, Kelsey. You're a, well...
Oh, what? Some innocent little woman who needs protection from my husband and the Panther? The Panther. Psh, what a joke.
Hey now, you don't need to be insulting.
You've daughters, Schultz? Nieces?
Nieces, yeah, and a daughter. But we haven't really talked in a long time.
So would you want some greedy, misogynist jerk knowingly messing with their minds for massive profits?
No, I guess not.
Good. So quit trying to stop me and tell my coward husband the same.
Tisk, tisk, Kelsey. Tisk, tisk.
What the hell do you want, Leon?
You've been a very naughty girl, haven't you, Kelsey? Calling up all of the networks, asking to be interviewed, and show your face.
I'm ready to expose the truth about Twiddle. I'm ready to expose myself to any of the consequences.
If I had any idea that I was hiring a bleeding heart crusader.
Yeah, well, tough luck. Maybe if you'd been paying a little more attention to the company instead of picking fights with Mark Zuckerberg, this wouldn't have happened.
Oh, whatever. You're all out of moves and you know it.
What do you want, Leon?
What do I want? How could I want anything? I have it all, remember? I'm the richest man in the world.
No, actually still the second richest.
Oh, well, it'll flip in a few days.
Sure it will.
What's the difference? You're through. I've already called all of the major networks. All of the presidents of them are friends of mine, by the way. And yep, none of them are going to work with you. So I suppose you'll just be a lone voice in the wilderness, crying out into the night.
We'll see about that.
What are you going to do? Podcasts? Blogs? Go ahead, like anybody cares about that. Your life is over, Kelsey. No one wants to touch your story. You're officially toxic. And you know why?
Why? Please tell me.
Because no one is more powerful than I am, and no one dares go against me.
Oh, so you really think you're the most powerful person in the world? Is that what I'm getting here?
Yeah. Duh, haven't you been paying any attention to the world in the last 5 years?
Because the thing is, there's someone interested in my story that's arguably much more powerful and influential than you.
Psh, I'd like to meet him.
Her, actually. Hello, Kelsey. This is Dinah Fruity, and I'm one of Miss Winfrey's producers. Oh, producers. How are you? I'm well. Listen, Oprah wanted me to ask you, how are you doing? How are you hanging in there? Oh, well, I'm all right, I guess. You can tell her later, not me. Oh, right. Sorry. Anyway, I hope you know how lucky you are that Mrs. Winfrey happened to be doing this special on the dangers of social media. You know how little television she does these days. Not really, but I really do appreciate it. I just want my story out there. I don't care how small the audience is. You're joking, right? No, what do you mean? Nothing, never mind. Just, I wanted to go over a few questions that Miss Winfrey... Oprah? Yes, Miss Oprah will be asking you, and I want you to answer them truthfully and to the best of your knowledge, okay? Okay, sure. So, Oprah's really interested in this topic, huh? Oh, yes, she cares deeply about the health and well-being of future generations. Well, absolutely, I can tell. So she'll probably be asking you about your former boss, Leon Tusk. Yes, well, he is a very controversial figure. What do you think his real motives are? What does he really want out of all of this? You mean twiddle? Yes, I suppose. Well, world domination? So do you really think that he wants to control the world? Well, I don't know about the world, but he certainly wants to control the information. And what else? He wants, money? No, he's not motivated by money. Power? He does love power, but it's something more than that. Well, what is it? What does he want to own? Us. You and me, a little piece of each of us, and he wants to buy it and sell it. Well, that sounds rather awful, but what does it have to do with teenage girls? Studies have shown, and not just our study, that social media is harmful to everyone, not just teenagers. And why should anyone take you seriously again, Kelsey Moss? What are your credentials? Harvard, Yale, but most importantly, my own 2 eyes and ears. All right, are you ready for makeup? Oh, do I have to wear makeup? Well, of course you have to wear makeup. You're going on TV. Oh, well, okay, but just a little bit. Maybe that no makeup look. I'm supposed to be a smart math type, glasses and all. Right. We'll see what we can do.
Wow, Kelsey. Did you see the news? Another woman came forward to accuse Tusk of harassment. Did you have any idea?
No, honestly, I had no idea. I didn't work with him day in and day out like that.
So he never tried anything with you, or anything?
No, most certainly not.
Oh, okay. Well, good. So, it definitely seems like your Oprah interview was the beginning of it all, though. I have no idea how that story would spur those girls to speak up, but I'm glad they did.
They must have smelled blood in the water. He was wounded.
Yeah, I guess so. Then the momentum just builds and builds, and then sooner or later, it doesn't matter who you are.
Oh well, good riddance, I say.
But still, Kelsey, the data is the data, and someone else is just going to come in and take Tusk's place. Sure, he won't be maniacal or egocentric, but the problems will still be there.
Yeah, well, that's why we're here, fighting the good fight.
Oh, we are?
The world needs people like us, Schultz, people who will stand up to these corporations, who will say enough is enough.
Uh-huh, right.
So I'm thinking we should go after whomever replaces him.
Go after?
Yeah, lawsuits, more studies, everything. And after that, Facebook, and then you know who.
You know, I don't think any of this is such a good idea. I think you may be biting off more than you can chew, Kelsey.
Wait, so you mean you aren't in?
Yeah, consider me out.
Well, you can't be out if you were never in to begin with.
All right, fine. I was never in.
And if you ever were in, I would have kicked you out anyway.
Okay, fine. Sheesh. Well, at least your husband will stand beside you. He's back home then, I take it?
Yep, we both are. And we're together and staying that way. Hey, hun, what's up?
Oh, hey, sweetie. Just picking up some gardening supplies. Do you need anything?
No, I don't think so. I just wanted to tell you that I love you.
Aw, I love you too.
You know, I'm just so glad that most of this business with Tusk is finally behind us.
I know, me too. And once again, I'm sorry for running away from you that day.
Charlie, you tried calling me. I didn't have a signal. That's not your fault.
Yeah, but I still should have come back in after you. There could have been anyone in there.
But there wasn't, so forget about it.
Well, I'll always have your back from now on, I promise you, Kelsey.
So that means you'll have my back when I pursue this further? When I keep trying?
It's going to be hard for me. Conflict isn't in my nature, but I love you, and at the end of the day, it's the right thing to do.
I'm sorry that I blew the best paying job that I'm ever going to have just because I had to stand by my principles, Charles.
It's okay, honey. Don't apologize. That's a good thing.
Well, now I kind of feel like we're just starting over, like we messed up.
Honey, we aren't starting over. We're just at the start of a new journey.
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks for taking that journey with me for all this time, babe.
You too, sweetie. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
So what do you think is going to become of Tusk?
Oh, well, a guy like that, he does not go quietly into that good night. No, I suspect that we haven't heard the last from Leon Tusk.
Kelsey got a job doing number crunching at a toy manufacturing company. She finds it boring and rarely needs to make an ethical choice, so just the way she likes it. Her and a mildly reluctant Charles kept going after Tusk, however, pursuing lawsuits and generally driving him mad. He ended up shuttering Twiddle a year later, when the platform began bleeding users after allegations of racist and homophobic texts and emails were leaked. After the company could no longer afford to pay its debts or quite literally keep the lights on, it filed for bankruptcy and was shut down for good.